Hello, future crypto millionaires. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to do some quick technical analysis on Bonk, the first dog-themed meme coin that is built on the Solana ecosystem. But before we begin, make sure that you join my Telegram group, because this is where I post all these trading setups and ideas that I am looking at every single day before I talk about them on YouTube. I gave you this setup on Bonk weeks ago when the price action was trading all the way down here. I stated in the group, watch for a bounce on this lower ascending red trend line that has been acting as support. You see, we've been bouncing here, we bounced here, and then again, down here. For those of you who bought this, you see that Bonk skyrocketed over 230% since I gave you this setup in the group. And this is just one setup, guys. You can find not only meme coins, but also AI tokens, gaming projects, a deep in Web3, Metaverse, all that good stuff can be found on my Telegram group. It's free for now, but it's not going to be free forever, so make sure that you join as soon as possible. Also, please do me a solid and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click the like button. Let's get straight into it. Since I gave you this setup before, this video is going to be an update on the previous setup that I gave you. When I created the chart a few weeks ago, I only added these Fibonacci levels that have the white color. Today, I updated the chart a little bit, and the new targets that I have here are these with the red color, the red horizontal lines that you see on the chart. So we are going to talk about this, and at the end of the video, I'm going to share my price prediction for Bonk for 2025. But before we begin, let's look at CoinMarketCap real quick. As you see here, Bonk is currently ranked number 38. The price is at 0.404698, 10.45% up for the day. And the market cap is sitting right above 3.5 billion, 3.53 billion to be exact. This is their website. You can find it at bonkcoin.com. Look what it says here. Bonk, more than an ordinary dog. If you scroll down, you can find a lot of data that you might be interested in. But what I wanted to point out is that Bonk is not just a meme coin. Look at this. Bonk is the social layer and community meme coin of Solana, with deep integrations as a utility token. So it's a utility token, or at least it's trying to be, across a wide base of applications and protocols within the Web3 ecosystem. Another keyword, Web3. We aim to achieve this through expanding our growing list of integrations across multi-chain, DeFi, and gaming. So the point is that Bonk is not just a meme coin on Solana. They have a few things going on, DeFi, gaming, Web3, and if we take a look at their X account, you can find it at bonk_inu. Look what it says here, the community token of Web3. But what I wanted to point out is that it has over 362,000 followers. So there is a huge community behind it. And this is very important for a meme coin like Bonk, guys. A meme coin's superpower lies on its community. And the Bonk community has been very active, very supportive. Their X account looks really nice. You can scroll through this on your own time. I'm not going to waste time here. But another thing that I want to point out that it's really interesting, and it supports my argument that Bonk has a huge community behind it. It's this one here. I recently posted a shorts video on Bonk price prediction for 2025. And look at this. It's ranked number 1 based on the views that the video received in the past couple of weeks. So this video, this price prediction shorts video on Bonk outperformed all the other shorts videos that I made on other tokens. And this is an example, characteristic example that shows that many people are talking about it. Many people are interested in this token. They are searching YouTube, watching videos on Bonk. So interest has been growing among traders and investors when it comes to Bonk. It's clear here on my channel. Going back to TradingView, we are looking at Bonk USDT daily chart on Binance. The initial chart that I shared with you had this idea with this upper ascending red trend line that had been acting as resistance. As you see, we got a rejection here, another rejection here, another rejection here. So we expected to get another rejection here, and we got one, even though the price action broke above this line for a while. And also we had this lower ascending red trend line that had been acting as support, as I showed you earlier. We had a bounce here, another bounce, this bounce is right here, and the most recent bounce. The price action broke above this triangle pattern. This descending yellow trend line had been acting as resistance. We got rejected here, and we finally broke above it. And we had a retest of this. That was a clear indication that we broke this downtrend that the price action had been moving in inside this triangle pattern. So we broke the downtrend, we came back and we got a retest of this yellow trend line, turning it into a new support. I gave you this setup all the way down here. I said, watch for a bounce, watch for a bounce. Congratulations to those who made profits with this. So what is happening right now is the price action skyrocketed all the way up here and people took profits. So even though we broke above this red trend line, the price action is trading below right now. We hit all the targets that I gave you. These horizontal levels with the white color, as I told you earlier, are the older targets that I shared with you in the group. And today I added a few new ones. And the new targets are these horizontal lines that have the red color. These are based on Fibonacci retracement. So they are Fibonacci levels of support and resistance. But they are valid only if we assume that this was the bottom. So as you see, we have this high here. If the price action puts a lower high somewhere around this area and we get rejected again on this upper head ascending trend line that had been acting as resistance before, we might see further downside. And if this is a low, we might see a lower low. So this is going to be a clear indication that we are downtrending. Okay, so we might see further downside, and then I'm going to have to give you an update on these targets here, the ones that I added today with a red color. But for now, we are going to assume that this is the bottom, and we are going to work with what we have. If the price action pulls back, watch for a bounce on one of these supports that we have here on the chart. 0.4032, 0.4037, 0.4045, something like that. If we start moving higher, the first new Fibonacci level that I added here on the chart is located at 0.4050. It's right here. The measured move from the current price levels to this level is a 6% move. I know that this 6% move doesn't sound like a lot to many people, but you have to think that Bonk right now has a market cap of over 3.5 billion. It's at 3.6 right now. And therefore, this token needs some kind of liquidity to flow into it in order to make moves. It's not going to move easily, just like many other low caps that we've been looking at in this channel. So a 6% move out of Bonk is a big deal. This is a heavy token. The next target that I have here on the chart is located at 0.4053. The measured move from the current price levels to this target is a 12% move, approximately. Next target is located at 0.4057. The measured move is 20%. That would be a very nice move out of Bonk. However, being mindful that we have this red ascending trend line that has been acting as resistance. So in order to reach this target I just talked about, or the one above it, we need to break above this trend line. This is a very key, very important psychological trend line of resistance. So it's not going to be easy to break above it. Again, as you see, recently the price action broke above it, but we pulled back below it again. The all-time high is located at 0.4062. The measured move from the current price levels to this target is a 30-31% move approximately. If we zoom out even more, I have a few more Fibonacci levels that you should pay attention. From the current price levels to the next Fibonacci level that is above this all-time high, that's located at 0.407655. That's basically a 61% move. So Bonk needs to break above that previous all-time high and keep moving in price discovery in order to hit this target. Next Fibonacci level is located at 0.4099, very close of killing 1 0 all the way up here. And the measured move from the current price levels would be over a 100% move, guys, 108% approximately. I think that there is a lot of attention in Bonk. Many people are talking about it, many people are looking at it, many people are trading, investing in it, and it has been doing really great recently. Since it was created, guys, this chart looks amazing. When you see an ascending channel like this one here, you see, again, we have this lower ascending red trend line that had been acting as support and this upper ascending red trend line that had been acting as resistance. When the price action breaks above an ascending channel like this, we usually see parabolic moves to the upside. Okay, so you should be watching for a breakout above it, because the move is going to be explosive if the price action breaks above it and closes above it, and maybe we get a retest, right? We are going to see an explosive move if this happens. Now, if we zoom out even more, I have a few price targets here for you. These were my price prediction for Bonk for 2025 when I made my first video when Bonk was trading all the way down here at this support red trend line. So the measured move from all the way down here when I first shared it with you to the first target that's located at 0.3017, that was a 10x move, basically. But now that the price action is moving all the way up here, this measured move is of course smaller. So the measured move to this target is only a 290% move. I think that's very possible for Bonk, guys. That's approximately a 300% move at a price of 0.3017. And if Bonk pulls a 300% move, it's going to have a market cap of a little over than 10 billion, which is totally possible in my view. I also gave you an even more bullish price target that's located at 0.3022. Initially, the measured move from this red support trend line, that was a 13x move. But now that the price action moved up from the current price levels to this target, that's only a 393% move, almost a 400% move. If Bonk manages to grow 400% from the current price levels, it's going to have a price of 0.3022 and the market cap is going to be above 14 billion, if I'm doing the math correctly in my mind. Honestly, I think that Bonk is going to skyrocket even beyond these guys, because this is the meme coin super cycle that we are currently experiencing. According to Murad and many other people, this meme coin super cycle is going to be crazy. Last time, during the previous bull run of 2021, Shiba Inu reached a $50 billion market cap. And that was pretty crazy, but this time, we expect many tokens to hit a $50 billion market cap. While back in the days, we only had two of them, Dogecoin and Shiba Inu. That's it. This time, things are going to get even crazier. And I think that Bonk is going to do something crazy too, because it's a meme coin that is built on the Solana ecosystem, and Solana has been outperforming the market. It's one of the winners. So out of this liquidity, the total liquidity that is about to come into the crypto space in the coming months, Solana is going to capture a very high percentage of this. Because according to the Pareto principle, the winner tends to take it all. And since Solana as an ecosystem is one of the winners, it's going to capture a very high percentage of that liquidity that's about to flow in the crypto space, guys. And Bonk is going to be one of the meme coins, one of the leading meme coins on Solana, where the money is going to flow into it, in my view. So the last price prediction that I have here on the chart that's a little bit more bullish, because we are currently experiencing that meme coin super cycle, and because Solana has been outperforming the market. This price prediction is located at 0.3042. The measured move from the current price levels to this target, that's an 800-900% move approximately. Let me know in the comments below, guys, what is your price prediction for Bonk for 2025? Do you think that it can pull an 800-900% move from the current price levels? Or that's too much? That's too bullish for you? That's all I had for you today, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure that you join my Telegram group. It's free for now. Look at these setups that I'm sharing with you guys. Bonk is just an example. 230% in just a couple of days. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Trade carefully.